What's up YouTube, it's Rob the Undead Gamer here, and I've been away for a bit, but not. I've been hella busy, as you know, doing all these Let's Plays and whatnot, and there's been a lot going on behind the scenes, which is more exciting than it actually, or sounds more exciting than it actually is, because behind the scenes is actually my room. So anyway, apart from doing all that, I've been busy doing work and stuff. It was also my birthday just gone, so I am 20, a proper adult sort of now, but not. And I got a sword, a new LARPing sword for my birthday from my girlfriend and members of her family, so thank you very, very much, because it's amazing and I love it, and I can't wait to use it tomorrow, which will be Sunday, which will be today, which is when I will upload the video. So I will have used this and it was brilliant, so good. I also got, which I'm very pleased about and will come in handy for my next weekend LARPing event, is a box full of ales, and that's the Witchwood Brewery ales. So thank you to my girlfriend's dad for giving me that, because that's amazing and I'm going to fucking enjoy this. So anyway, apart from all that lovely stuff going on, I want to talk to you guys about something in particular. Coffee. Now, as you know, I'm a massive nerd, hence the fucking foam swords and the LARPing and whatnot. But there's one thing I've not really spoken about at all, I don't think, anyway, and that is tabletop role-playing games, i.e. D&D. So a couple of years back, I wanted to get into playing D&D because it's, you know, it's quite an interesting game and it interests me because I'm such a nerd. But I wanted to play it with my close friends. I wanted us to sort of start our own sort of group. But us being lazy people and them being lazy people, I know that I'm not going to be able to read all the books and the rules, and neither will they. So I was like, what to do? So anyway, my friend Mr. Matasaurus had a Dungeons and Dragons board game starter thing. So it's not like the proper game, it's like the kids sort of board game, I guess you can call it. And we used to sort of play that and mess around, but never really reading the rules. So then I thought, you know what, I'll get together, I will write something, I'll write a story, and I'll simplify the rules so that people can, or my friends can just come along, rules are easy to pick up and play, and we just start playing. And it's played with these sort of dice, so if you know sort of like what I'm talking about, like with the D&D board game, that's what it comes with, these sort of dice. So yeah, and it all started from there. So anyway, it went off pretty well, you know, everyone enjoyed the story, everyone enjoyed the character, everyone liked how it was, you know, pretty much easy to pick up and play. There were a few game mechanic flaws, but obviously that improves as you go on, and it was really, really fun. And then that grew into this whole thing where I now write, make and create my own tabletop role-playing game, which is simple, easy to pick up and enjoyable. It's basically, the way I describe it is like playing a single-player RPG where you've got these characters which the players play, but it's their own character that they make up and create and all that, and they just go through this story, this campaign, and sort of resolve it if they can. You know, there's all the good bits and pieces, there's classes and whatnot, you know. I'll show you. I made, this is, you know, you've got your typical medieval sort of fantasy characters. This is one of the character sheets that I created for a warrior. You know, you put your name, your race there, and all this bollocks is your abilities and spells. These are some of your items, and that's a pretty cool character sheet, I think. It's printed on graph paper because I didn't have any other paper to print it on, and this is another class, Battle Mage. And I also create, aside from the classes and, you know, their sort of archetypal roles and their archetypal spells, you know, I create some more. I also create my own maps and stuff, because we do play with miniatures, because I think for people that wouldn't have been interested in playing proper D&D, they would have needed something sort of visual to look at, and I think it's more interesting playing with miniatures anyway. So to run in with that, I created my own maps for areas and stuff. Obviously, this is one part of a much bigger map from my second game. Obviously, I call the game something. It's not. I don't call it D&D. I call it something else. I'm not going to say, but I call it something else. And this is a map that's part of a much bigger sort of set. And this is one of the cities. The city that you started out in my second game. As I mentioned, we play with miniatures, and we play with the Games Workshop miniatures that I have, because I used to do that way back when I was a bit smaller, 11 or 12. And I don't have any of the Warhammer stuff. I played with Lord of the Rings, because you know I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd, and so here are the sort of things we were playing with. I'm showing you this because this is probably one of the best ones I've ever painted, and it's got all like the nice grassy bits. This is Elrond from the Last Alliance battle, if you don't know. Actually painted him quite recently. And speaking of, just briefly, of the Games Workshop miniatures, I'm getting back into it slowly, and I'm thinking of making like a mini-series or a couple of episodes revolving around that, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. But we play with dice and pen and paper, all that goes on here. There's no sort of levels with classes, it's just you pick up spells and abilities through books and stuff that you either buy or you find, and we play with dice which determine everything in the game. It's a turn-based battle system, which just makes it easier. Sort of monsters go, then players go, whatever. And it's gone through some changes, the battle system, because it's been slow, it's been fast, and I think I've got to that point now where it's good. So obviously I said we play with these dice. We also play with numbered dice, the normal 6-sided numbered dice that you get in any board game. We also play with those. They like denote damage and things like that. And obviously we only had one set of these from that board game, and it made things a bit slow, so we have to keep passing around all these dice around the table. So I ended up buying a pack of this from eBay. So now I've got basically 3 sets of these dice, which is cool. No more sort of waiting for the dice to come around the table for people. So there's been about 3 games that I've done. There's been the original, and then another 2, all sort of slightly getting bigger and bigger as time goes on, and it's created quite a nice little sort of group of my friends, which we all just come over mine. We have it goes over 2 days, just so we can, because we haven't got enough. We don't live closely enough to sort of come around each other's houses every week, sort of thing, like I guess most D&D players or groups can do. So we sort of, I spend a couple of months writing a plot and a story in this world that I've created, and we play over a space of 2 days and hopefully finish it, which is always good. And it's really good, we just get together. My girlfriend plays it, which is brilliant, because she's a massive nerd. Yes, you are. Don't try and deny it, Tasha. Tiny Tasha, go check her out. And yeah, so it's good. We get together, we play the game, we have some food, some snacks. It's just gaming, and I hit my sword. Sorry. It's just gaming and food and brilliantness, and it's good. But the reason why I'm sort of bringing this up is because for the past months or so, I've been planning to write the 4th instalment in my game, and I was hoping to have played this game in December just gone, but that didn't happen because I've not written it. I've hit somewhat of a writer's block, which is frustrating as hell and very, very annoying, and I'm not sure how to overcome it. The story's all there, it's all written, it's all been done, the notes for the story. I just basically need to write it out. I need to write out the nitty-gritty and all the bits in between, all the little, NPC character roles, all the, people I interact with or talk to, the items, all that sort of stuff. But the basis of the story is all there and it's all ready to go. I just need to get on and bloody write it. It's very frustrating, but when I sit there in front of the computer, I'm not going to write this, I just can't, I don't. So hopefully I'm trying to force myself into writing it, as long as it's still good, for Easter time, fingers crossed, hopefully, because I'm really excited to do it, and I love playing it, and my friends that play it, well, the ones that I know about anyway, love playing it, and I hope you love playing it, but they really enjoy it, and it is really, really fun to do something that's not as heavy as Dungeons and Dragons, because I know it's quite... and yes, I'm probably a noob for not wanting to get into it or thinking it's too difficult, but I don't give a shit. It's about my enjoyment, and I want to play a tabletop role-playing game, but with my friends, some of whom are not familiar with tabletop role-playing game or even RPGs in general. So that's quite a big thing for them. It's necessary for it to be simple and easy. And at the end of the day, I don't want to spend hours and hours, or explaining things, or us discussing, oh no, you can't do that because you haven't got the right stats and blah blah blah. Not that I'm taking the piss out of D&D players, because I don't know what goes on there, but this is just real easy to grasp. It's basically a 10-minute. These are the mechanics at the beginning of each game, either because we got new players or because some mechanics have changed, and that's it. And if someone needs updating, it takes a matter of seconds for me to say, you need to do that, and then that, and it's done. So yeah, it's good, it's fun, really enjoy it, and I think my friends really enjoy playing it, and I just wanted to share that with you and the YouTubes, so you can ridicule me for being a big nerd still. But I don't give a shit. I'm having fun, and I like doing it. So, and speaking of being nerding, I am going LARPing tomorrow, which will be today, which is when I upload it today, Sunday, where I'll have used this, and it was amazing. Wow, this was good when I used it today. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm working today, which is Saturday, which was yesterday, so it's all right, it's all good. So yeah, I'm all right, I'm fine, and yeah, so yeah, I'm all done. But anyway, guys, do you play D&D, or do you play another tabletop role-playing game like Pathfinder or something else, or do you, like myself, create, write your own that is either based off something or based off whatever? Do you do that, and are you interested in things like that or not? But anyway, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear what people think about that sort of thing and stuff. So yeah. Also, if you've been following my channel, or you've not, or whatever, or you're new, whatever, hello, welcome. I've been posting up. There's about 3 episodes now of my new Bioshock Let's Play. So please go check that out and show that some love, because I'm really enjoying doing it, and it's exciting for me to be doing Let's Plays now, so yay! And yeah, so as always, guys, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'm Rob the Undead Gamer, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye! Watch it!